In theory, but theory is a treacherous thing.
It is indeed.
Right, before we came on, I was messing around doing the side quests, and I did one that I can hand in now, so let's go and
Oh,
do
okay.
that.
Yeah, let's.
And we're doing that. Hello, hi, how are you? Hope you
Hello.
You can
are
craft an
doing
upgrade
well.
if you wanna.
I am good. How are you?
Not bad, sorry, I just got a text from my flatmate. Asking me if we had a printer. Which we do not. Ah, exactly, what time do you call this?
Yes, apologies, guys.
Oh shit, I got all the way to rank 3 from rank 1. God damn.
Yes,
What does that mean?
unfortunately, Scottsfield decided to cancel half the trains, and it took me nearly 2 hours to go home.
Ah, that's so awful. That's why I refuse to work anywhere that isn't like within walking distance of my house.
I mean, yeah, I probably should have thought of that.
Well, I mean it's not too late.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so it looks like I've managed to just shoot all the way up to... Oh no, it says I'm rank 2, but the other one said... Oh no, that's to achieve rank 3. Right, okay.
Ah,
So what have I got to do? Gather live samples from a Capiena, a Jellywaft, and an infected pufferbird. Hit 2 creatures with the acid burst from a single giant dying prime Jellywaft. Jesus.
that's specific.
Yeah. Kill 4 creatures while they're stuck in binding bio. Okay, easy. Kill 3 amber armored pufferbirds with a single bomb granite. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Alright.
Nice. So just nice, simple ones, it seems.
It's going to be hard to keep that in mind. Jesus. Right. Let's go get the shock fruit stabilizer. Oh wait, no, first off, let me check out what I can upgrade. Look at all these upgrades I got now. Whoa.
Oh.
Right, never lose any loot again. Hoovers up any nearby loot at a large, slightly unbelievable radius.
Ooh.
That sounds pretty good. We'll hold off on that though. Backpack, what can you do? A triple jump. Right, that's...
Oh.
We need
Yeah, I
that.
think we're gonna need that.
Yeah, we need
And
that.
that looks like a maybe a quad jump above that.
It is.
Fabulous.
Yeah, awesome. So we get that when I get to rank 3. Oh, this is rank 3. Visor, what can the visor do? When surveying, show the location of nearby uncollected orange goo.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna need that.
Hell yeah. What is this one? Oh, this one does the alien Aloy.
Ooh.
Upgrade complete.
Aloy, like the game. That one does fuel, that one's unknown. Items, what does this one do? Shock fruit stabilizer, right. Pomegranate booster. Oh, I need more alien doohickey my bops. Alien Aloys. Right, okay, let's get on with it now that I've got a triple jump. That's fucking sick. Oh, that's fucking sick, mate. And apparently the thing we're looking for is 2 areas before where we actually were, so...
Okay.
That's not
1, 2... Oh, yeah. That's good.
We're gonna see how many trophies we can clear tonight.
Yes, I had a look at them, and most of them are just for collectibles and doing, like, rando other things. But it turns out we've already scanned 80% of, like, everything.
Oh, nice.
So the scanning challenge shouldn't be that bad. Just have to run through everything, get the bits and pieces. Oh, my nose is going for it. I'm going to be sneezing and sniffing all night. My hay fever's going to have to nut.
Oh, yeah, you're preaching at the choir.
Yeah, it's awful.
I am double dosing my antihistamines. It's hellish.
Where's the next step for this? Oh, okay. I still can't get high enough. A. We'll see if we can't Skyrim our way around this problem. So speaking of, on Tuesday, managed to go over quite a lot of Summer Games Fest, but I would like to hear your thoughts on it as well. Because obviously there's a lot of stuff there that you would have been interested in that I wasn't, and vice versa, and also some stuff that we would have both seen, but we would have actually seen different things.
Yes. Some of it, like, really jumped out at me. There's some new stuff that looks really cool. There's some stuff that we've been waiting on for a long ass time. I have still not yet played the demo, but one of the kind of standouts for me was Lies of P.
Yep.
And obviously we've been getting teased with trailers for like 2 years plus now, and now actually getting to see the gameplay style of it, because I've watched Scott play most of the demo. It looks pretty hardcore, I'm not gonna lie. It looks a wee bit more Bloodborne-y, like combat-wise, than more like Dark Souls Elden Ring.
Just
so
as
I know...
Bloodborne.
Well, yes, which scares me. I'm going to give it a go because I love the art style, I love the story of Pinocchio, and I think I'll really enjoy it. And well, with what I've managed to do with Elden Ring, if I can do that, then I can probably do Lies of P.
Well, I'm quite happy to say that the only issues that I've had with Lies of P, turns out they were all console specific, because when I played it on the PS5 it wasn't like that.
Ah.
Judo dive! Nice. Actually, let's see how does that scanner thing work with the...
With the goo.
Yeah, so, like... What is all this stuff? Oh, okay, so these are the goos. These red things? Right, okay. I get it.
Okay. It's going to make things a bit easier for us.
Nummy goo. 47 out of 100. Let's go.
Yeah. And obviously one of the big ones that we were both looking forward to was Final Fantasy announcements.
Yes, we got two, which I was
Yeah,
surprised about, considering we only wanted one. And after getting both of them, I can safely say I still only wanted one. I've got no idea what that mobile game is. Well, I'll play it, because it's Final Fantasy.
Well, for me, because I didn't quite understand what was going on with it. I'm like, wait, what is this? And Scott was like, well, you did say you wanted to learn the story. Play this and you will learn the story. So I think I'm definitely going to have to go through it. Purely because of my reaction to the Rebirth trailers. Because I played Crisis Core, obviously there's certain things that I get that after seeing the Rebirth trailer I went, wait a minute, that's not right. And Scott was sat there like, Emma, you have no idea what this means, and I can't talk to you about it, and I just need to speak to Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, thanks.
I know
it's fine. Just play Ever Crisis, and then we'll talk about it. And I'm like, okay.
I promise that any discussions that we have, I will not spoil anything. If you tell me any of your theories or whatever, I'll neither confirm nor deny. I will speak about everything as though I don't know either.
Ah.
And I will attempt to speculate along with you and misdirect here and there, but maybe also subtly direct, but you think it's a misdirect. It's going to be, honestly, it's going to be psychological abuse.
Oh, I can't wait. It was the line of, oh, Cloud wasn't in Nibelheim 5 years ago. And I went, no, I just played that game. It was, and it just threw me for a loop. But
well, I mean, you've already... Oh shit, I died. Like, so you've already seen that bit in Crisis Core, so you know that Cloud was in Nibelheim.
I do.
Do you want to hear it?
But does anybody else know Cloud was in Nibelheim? He was wearing a helmet.
He was.
Spaceman.
So...
Do you like it?
Could it be...
Poetry's not my strong
Like, what do you think? Like... Because, like I say, he was wearing a helmet, right? So there is every possibility that nobody knows he was actually there, even if he was.
Yeah, but it was Tifa's voice that said he wasn't in Nibelheim. She saw him there.
Did she?
Well, she would have done, would she not?
When?
Well, I suppose, yeah, because he did have his helmet on for me. Oh, yeah, true. Oh my god, right, okay. That's kind of thrown me, and there was, again, possible psychological misdirect. When I was kind of talking to Scott about this, because obviously I was getting really excited, right? And he said something about, like, he says, well, Cloud's a soldier, right? And I'm like, yeah, first class. And he like, but is he? And I went, Well, what do you mean then? Oh, fuck. You get his outfit off his hack. Right, okay, and yeah, it's opening up can of worms after can of worms in my head.
It's not just that he got off his act, he got his sword.
He did, yes.
And now we know how he got the sword. It was from Angeal. Aren't you glad that we know that? Oh, it really adds to the lore and it just makes me so happy to know all about Genesis Rhapsodos. And fucking, oh my god. Why did they do it? Why did they do it? Another part of Ever Crisis as well was, you know, like the whole, we don't know Sephiroth. He wasn't always a badman. And do you know that way, like, there's a thing that we'll get into when we get to it, where, you know, I'll tell you my other reaction, but right now, just to avoid everything, potentially spoilery, all I'll say is, we don't fucking need to know Sephiroth.
No.
But also, like, we saw him before he went kill crazy in Nibelheim. We have seen him before all this. He was still kind of a dick.
Aye, still a bit of a nutter.
Yeah, like, he was always a bit fucking kill crazy. It's just that, you know, the other thing made it a bit more kill crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, we have seen him. Are you telling me there was a time before that where he was, like, 16 and he was like, oh my god, I really want to go and impress my mum and do so good in fighting. I'm so good at it. But she didn't want me to be a boxer, she wanted me to be a soldier.
This plant is generating a strong lightning field.
It's, yeah, there's a lot of, like, kind of what ifs and whys, and it takes me back to, like, FF7 Remake as well, and obviously I know certain things aren't the same as they were in the original Final Fantasy VII, and obviously they kind of explained that away with the Force Ghosts, for lack of a better term, and maybe this is what it's kind of leading us to, like, there's maybe like an alternate timeline.
Well, I think that's been hinted at.
Yeah.
These things are nuts. Lightning seed from where? God, listen to them all.
And that alternate timeline, especially because there was the bit at the end of Remake, and obviously we see Zack with Cloud, and they kind of essentially got to very close to Midgar, and at that time when that happened, again, Scott lost his mind, and now I understand why. And maybe this kind of alternate timeline is actually alive.
See, it's because we knew going into it that the price of freedom is steep.
Yeah.
What am I meant to do with this? I've got little sheaf fruits, but I don't know what I'm meant to do with them.
Maybe you need to get, like, close to zap something before it, you know, hits you.
I'm not sure what I'm meant to be zapping. Like, the more electricity that's going, the more... Yeah, okay, so I just have to get a lot of things zapping all at once, I guess.
I mean...
How am I going to do that then? Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then, similarly, if there is, I'm really kind of riding with this kind of alternate timeline theory here, because it's the only thing that makes sense to me so far, because I only know half the story. And there is something I know that happens later on in FF7, because it was unfortunately spoiled, and it was a very funny thing. It was spoiled in a TikTok. And I know what happens to Aerith, essentially.
Right,
Well,
okay.
in the original game. So, I know she dies,
Yes.
and I was distraught, even at the thought of it. And not just that she dies, but kills her. And, well, if there's this possibility of Zack coming back, then I don't know, maybe they'll save her too, maybe not.
See, I have a lot of theories about what it is, but obviously I have slightly more information, so I don't know if I can share my theories without it being in any way spoilery.
Scott has gave me some information, and even like as to what you two were talking about, he gave me like kind of roundabout kind of fundamentals, without giving too much away.
If you're only hurt,
Very nice on the plat there, my dude. I hope you enjoy Horizon. Okay, alright, okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get around this knowledge gap. It would be easy if I could just see into your brain and see how complete your data file is. Right.
ambient temperature.
So I think,
12 degrees, bioscience,
I've
phenomenal.
suspected that there is going to be a dual timeline thing going on since the ending of the first game and we saw Zack, so I think that we are dead on there. But some of the other stuff, like some of the things that are going to happen, the way that it's going to go, I think it's going to go slightly different. And I think we were shown most of how it's going to be different in the trailer.
Yeah. Because there was a lot going on in that trailer, and even seeing souped up Genova is kind of terrifying, because of all the boss fights of Remake, Genova was probably one of my favourites, but it was still pretty gnarly, and new Genova looks insane, so I'm genuinely terrified, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah, so I know exactly what point in the game that is as well. And again, like we're watching two different trailers here.
Yeah.
There is a couple of points in the game that they're showing off where, by them showing that off, they basically confirm that we're going to go to a lot more areas in the game than you might think.
Okay.
There is the game is dense. The original one is a very big game, and it looks as though they're trying their best to maintain that. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you have to look into and think, alright, okay, how did we get there? Oh shit, right, okay. So I think, from what we've been shown in the trailers, it looks like there is a timeline thing, but I don't think we're going to go down the route that you're thinking. I would argue that the scene that would open the trailer, where everybody's getting carried away in stretchers, would suggest that everyone is dead. But like, why would that be?
Yeah, why indeed? But at the same time, that could also be some Shinra generated, bought and paid for propaganda.
Could be, but I don't think so, because why would Cloud not be there?
True. That is a good point. You would kind of want them all.
Especially, you know, the main one.
Yeah.
I guess you could argue that Barrett's the main one, but like I say, Cloud wasn't there, he wasn't on the stretcher, unless we just didn't see him.
Yeah, unless they deliberately kept that out, which sounds like
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know what that trophy was for, but I'll take it.
But it's kind of reignited the fire in me, and Scott was talking about like replaying Remake before like we got into Rebirth, and I'm definitely going to get the Ever Crisis and just get as much information as I can out of it.
What you should do is just get an emulator and
play the original.
Play Dirge of Cerberus
Okay.
for more information. That'll get you caught up on the deep lore. Don't play Dirge of Cerberus.
Okay. I will.
Very bad.
Okay. That's a good endorsement.
It's diabolical.
But on a scale of like how bad from 1 to Final Fantasy 13?
Ooh, on a scale of 1 to 13.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the scale should be 7 to 13.
Okay, 7 to 13.
But it's not like 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 7. Like the scale goes like 7, 10, fucking 16 already. I'm calling it now.
Oh, I know, it looks so good.
Yeah. No, it's really quite bad. Do you know what? If I was like a time traveler, or like a time traveler came back, and they were like, "Hey man, I've came back from the year 3023, and I'm doing a history project. It's like Bill and Ted.
Oh, I love it.
I need your help. I am doing a study on the history of video games." You know those things where they plug a thing into your brain and you just go inside a virtual world and you see and feel everything? And I'm like, what the fuck? No. And he's like, oh, right, 2023, that's right, you guys have just got the headset still. You don't have the thing that goes in your ass yet. Like, what?
Oh.
Like, full body immersion, baby. Okay. He's looking at me like I'm the weird one. But anyway, so, the time traveler comes back and he's like, alright, I want you to show me one game from every console generation that highlights that game, like that generation best. Not the best representation, but the one that is like the most of its time. I would show them Dirge of Cerberus as the most PS2 as fuck game on the market.
Okay.
As soon as you see it, you go, that's a PS2 game. As soon as you play it, you go, oh, this is a PS2 game.
Oh dear.
And at the time we didn't know any better, and even at the time it was shit. But at the time we made excuses because we didn't know like too much better. But yeah, no, if you go back and try and play it now, it is the most PS2 game you could possibly play.
I definitely need to give it a go, especially if there's lore involved, because there's a lot of characters, in FF7 particularly, that I've maybe only seen like a little bit of, or I've heard about, and I've not really got to experience yet. Like, so we get the wee kind of teaser, the wee Easter egg with Kate Sith, and obviously now I know Yuffie from Crisis Core, so I want to see a bit more from her.
Yuffie Kizaragi!
And Vincent Valentine, Scott's been bigging him up pretty much ever since Remake came out.
Vincent's a big edgelord. Vincent's jobby, mate. His limit break is pish. There, I said it. His limit break is a fucking embuggerance.
I mean, I just heard there was a goth in it that was cool, so I'm kind of down.
He's a goth and he looks cool, but he's actually a big nerd.
Yeah, but that sounds great.
His whole thing is like being moody. It's really quite endearing. Do you know what I've just realised though?
Mm-hmm.
See, after you finally play FF7 Original,
yes,
you and me get to sit down and I get to make you watch Advent Children.
Yes, I actually really want to watch Advent Children, and of course Scott was like, "Nope, you're not allowed. You've got to play this, and this first." Okay.
No, he's lying. You literally only have to play FF1 because, like, FF7, the first one, like,
yeah,
you only have to play that because that's all that existed before Advent Children came out.
Okay.
They don't try and shoehorn in anything else. It is literally just a continuation of the game, and it sucks.
Oh dear.
It's got some redeeming qualities. Like, there is some cool moments in it. There's some cool. There's some cool sequences. The CG holds up. It still looks incredible. But the dialogue is shit, and the general story is shit. And Cloud still has no personality. He didn't get that until Remake.
Oh gosh.
They didn't have the technology available at the time to give him a personality. But now we're on PS4 and 5, we can do it.
That's oh, and Bebop's also asking in chat if he can join us for Advent Children, which I would be down for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I have so much to say about that movie. I was one of the, like, do you know how many copies of this fucking movie that I actually own?
Really?
Yeah. Do you have any idea how many copies of this movie that I own? I don't even like this movie.
Oh my god.
Do you have any idea how many copies of this movie that I own?
I would hazard a guess at least half a dozen.
6 copies?
Yeah.
Right, let's count them. So the first version of it I got was a
You can craft an
pirated
upgrade.
fucking
want it.
disc in like one of those see-through plastic covers. Not
Oh,
the hard
fabulous.
ones, the like
Yeah.
the slippy ones.
Yep.
One of them that my friend got for me when the movie was released in Japan. So that was the first time that I saw it. Second time that I saw it
Lightning. Should help you
is
open
when
some
I
doors
got
that
the
shove
DVD when it came out in English. Right? So that's 2.
Yep.
And then somebody else gifted me the DVD for like Christmas, so I get 2 copies of the DVD.
Gosh.
And then I got the UMD version of it. Remember UMDs?
Yeah. Oh, I do.
I got the UMD version of Advent Children so that I could watch it in school on my PSP.
Yep. My brother did the same with Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Sick.
Yep.
And then,
Ambient temperature
after
81
that,
degrees.
after the
Vital signs
UMD, I
known.
went to Canada, I went to Liquidation City, and what was available in Liquidation City for the liquidation price of $3?
Advent Children.
Advent Children Collector's Edition.
Oh,
It
goodness.
came with postcards.
Oh, amazing.
Postcards that I didn't have. So now I have them.
Now you have them. So that was at 5 copies.
But then the Blu-ray came out,
Oh, God.
so, you know, had to get a Blu-ray.
Yep.
Because reasons, I guess, collection, I don't know. Do I own any other copies of this movie? I think that might be it.
So I guessed correctly. 6.
Yeah, it seems like it.
That's pretty insane, dude.
Yeah, again, I don't even like this movie.
Yeah.
That's the story with these assholes.
Yeah, they seem to be quite hard hit.
Holy shit, they're aggressive. Run away! No, don't.
The other thing I had kind of worked out in relation to Vincent, because there's the bit in Crisis Core when you're in that kind of underground section, and there was coffins, and obviously you go up and interact with them all, but there was one that just wouldn't open. And when I was playing it, I was like, oh, I wonder who's in there. And my brain just pulled some strings together. And I went, hang on, is it Vincent? And he went, right, okay, well, you figured that one out. And I'm like, right, I want to know more now. Just because he's this, like, mysterious character, I just kind of need to know everything.
That's because it's like, I wonder who's in there. Why would you assume that there's a person in it just because it's shut?
Well, I didn't necessarily assume there was a person in there. I assumed there was at least something in there.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm talking about him just giving it away. Like, yeah, yeah, there's a person in there. Oh, is there? Okay. I had no idea. He's alive still. Oh, right, is he? Right, okay, that's good.
Nominal.
He's gonna join your party. Oh, okay, secrets. I won't
Speaking
tell
of
you,
joining-
I'm not going to tell you who it is though, but you already know that there's only 2 other party members that are humanoid that aren't in the thing.
Well, speaking of things joining your party, another thing we've seen in the trailer was playable Red 13, which is really exciting.
I cried a little bit.
Aww.
Fuck up.
To be fair, I really liked him as a character, and I was a bit kind of gutted that we got only like a little bit of him, and I wish, because he was basically like an assist character in remakes. I was hoping we got to do like a little bit more with him, and it looks like we're getting it, and that's really exciting.
I will literally never play as Cloud if I get the option to play as Nanaki.
That's right.
See if there's an option to split up. It's going to be a choice of one character. Who is the other character that's coming along with me, with Cloud, who I'm forced to play as, and Nanaki, who I am choosing to take as my ride or die. And do you know what? Originally, my original team, when I was a kid, right? The first time I played it, I was a kid, and I didn't know any better, so I just picked the guys that I thought were the coolest
The coolest, yeah.
So my original team was Cloud, because you're forced into it.
Yes.
Nanaki, and Vincent, because again I was like, oh cool, big fucking goth guy, brilliant. He's wearing red, I like red.
Yep.
My other character's called Red, he's wearing red, this is great.
Yeah, works.
So I was going through it that way, and then I went back and played it again a few times, and I tried every other character. And then as an adult, when I've gone back to play it, now I've found that my team is always going to be... So that's the thing, when I played it as a kid, Vincent's limit break on the original game is dog shit, is a fucking liability.
Yeah.
Yeah, so's Kate Sith. Kate Sith can straight up end the game. But
Well, the limit break, I had somewhat a limit break with Kate Sith in Crisis Core, and it was like almost like a roulette wheel type thing, and it was essentially luck, and sometimes you get half decent buffs, other times it was pretty useless.
it's like kinda similar in the original. He rolls dice, and depending on what the dice roll is, depends on what happens.
Okay.
But if you get Snake Eyes, it will just game over you.
Oh, nice.
So using his limit break always comes with a bit of risk.
Yeah, a bit of a cost.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm most excited about a character that hasn't been shown yet, but hopefully
Okay.
that's just because there's a lot of marketing still to be done and they're holding
Yes.
on to something.
Well, we've still got a good few months yet, so no doubt they're going to be teasing along the way.
Hopefully, because this is my other favourite character and he's so great and I can't wait for you to experience him.
Plus, I'm being very good and actually saying Kate Sith.
Exactly, that's his name. His name is Kate Sith.
I know, but I see it and I see Cat She. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. Your eyes are betraying you. Your senses are false.
That's how those words are said, but okay.
You are seeing with your heart.
I think, like, because he's a cat. I absolutely love cats, so I think, like, once I experience a little bit more of him, I'll fall in love and be like, okay, he's Cat She. He's Kate Sith now. We're good.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a cat.
Yeah. Plus, is he not Scottish as well, or was he Scottish? Or
In Advent Children and in Dirge of Cerberus, he does have a somewhat Scottish sounding accent, but it's really bad.
Oh, fantastic!
Like, he calls everybody laddie.
Oh no.
You know, that way it's like a really kind of... They've tried to match the character model by making him kind of like... He's not like a big burly Scottish guy, he's like a wee dainty
No.
one. But it is very much just like, oh, they're going to steal my materia, oh,
Oh no.
oh, Red 13, let me hang on to you, son. Cloud, oh, Cloud, where are you going?
Oh man.
It's like, alright, okay, is that what we're doing
They're just
then?
like throwing every stereotype in, but alright.
It's really funny as well because, like, do you know anything else about Kate Sith?
Not a lot, no.
No, okay, so I won't say anything, but he has another component to him,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make that work in remake.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know how they're gonna make it make sense, but I'm very excited to see how they do it.
Well, it seems to be with their little Force ghosts, they've been rewriting the story as they go, so...
Well, this isn't, it's not like a thing that the Force Ghost would change, it's an actual, like, part of his character design from the original game.
Okay.
Like, you've seen half of Kate Sith so far.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There isn't like another entity that is Kate Sith, it's just when he is travelling around, he uses something to get around, and we've not seen that thing yet.
Ah, okay.
It's not alive or anything like that, it's just integral to him getting around.
Him as a character, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really curious to see how they make it make sense, because in the original game they could just like, they didn't really have to explain it too hard, because you just got to use your imagination in amongst all the pixels.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, in this incredibly high definition thing, I'm gonna, like, what the fuck is that gonna be like? I also am saddened because in the original game, where we are in the story right now, we should have already been able to acquire what is essentially one of Cait Sith's best weapons.
Okay.
You can get it extremely early on in the game, like before you even get him, but a lot of the time you will miss it or you won't realise what it is.
Ah, right, okay.
And I also wonder what they're going to do. This is, in the original FF7 there was a mechanic that I'm not sure how they're going to do in this one, but basically there was like secret limit breaks for everyone.
Right, okay.
And it was like an item that you had to find in the world or do some side quest bullshit to acquire.
So kind of like the super magical weapons that existed for all the characters in FF10?
Yeah, kind of like the, whatever they were called weapons.
They were a fucking nightmare. I managed to get one and then gave up.
Yeah, they were pretty rough. But, shit, what was I saying there? Yeah, so you got to find these items and you've got to have the right character to use them. But you couldn't just use them. There was they would only be usable under certain conditions, and there was nothing to actually tell you if those conditions had been met or what those conditions even were. So, you know, a lot of the time you would pick up this item really early on in the game and you'd be like, the fuck is this? And then just forget about it.
Forget it, yeah.
Or, what would also happen is you would pick up Aeris Great Gospel, not realise that, you know, you had to get her used up before she got used up.
Yes.
And you wouldn't put too much time and effort into her because you were going at the same pace as everybody, and then the bad thing would happen, and then you would be stuck with this item that you realise is Aeris' ultimate limit break, and you never got a chance to even use it, never mind see it.
That's just mean.
I mean, it was kind of like the RPG equivalent or replay value though, is when they go back and see it.
I actually get to experience it, I suppose, yeah. So I even found that with playing FF10, because I'd done pretty much everything. I was on kind of way up and stuff. Like, oh well, there's these like weapons that like each character's got, but you've basically got to jump through like a whole load of hoops to get them. And some of them I was just like, right, how do I find these? How do I find where these are? And he's like, I'll just look it up. I'm like, okay, brilliant.
The only one I can remember off the top of my head is there's a sigil in the Besaid right as you first arrive with Tidus.
Yes.
Tidus, and it's for Auron. That's the only one I remember. How the fuck did I get out of this horrible zone?
Maybe with a higher jump. Maybe they're expecting you to come here with the fully powered up jump.
It feels like it might be. I don't get it. Alright, I'll try going to the next one and coming back. Hey everybody, how are we all doing? We're just going over some Summer Games Fest stuff from a different perspective.
We are indeed.
Doing some theory crafting for FF7 Rebirth.
Yes, no late game spoilers please, because I have never played the original.
Yes, I'm doing my best to navigate that.
And look who's just joined us in chat.
That's why I'm giving the recap. But yeah, there's a lot about it that isn't going to make sense. Scott, just to catch you up, the thing I was saying there was, obviously Emma doesn't know too much about Cait Sith, but I did reveal that we haven't seen all of Cait Sith yet. There is another component to him. Obviously not a living thing or anything, so it's not like a character spoiler, it's just a character detail that we haven't seen yet. And I was wondering how the fuck that's going to make sense.
It's a lot. There's a lot of information, and it's kind of coming like from all angles as well. And because, well, and I know it's going to happen more and more, which I think is why I'm going to really need like knuckle down with Ever Crisis. And probably once I've done that, I'm going to end up breaking down and going, fine, I'm just going to play the original FF7 just to find out what happens, because I know as the teasers are going to come out, Scott's going to react the exact same way. Be like, "Oh my god, you don't know what this means," and then he'll speak to you, and it'll be like, "I need to know."
Do you know what it's going to be like? Eventually, you're going to be like, right, no, I just need to know the story. Just tell me everything, and it'll be like, do you remember that episode, Still Game, where Archie comes out his flat? And
Yes.
he doesn't know anything, so they get eyes over with a bunch of papers.
Yes, and get through everything.
Me and Scott are going to be Isa going over the history of everything.
Oh, we'll need like a whiteboard and like I'll need a notebook and oh, that would be great.
I'm just going to be lighting up cigarettes but not actually smoking them, just letting them burn right down to the filter.
Oh, just for the atmosphere.
Yeah, just for the aesthetic. And you'll be like, oh, but what does this mean? We'll be like, oh. Right. Open your textbook at page 1000.
Yep.
It's near the start.
Yep. I am that person as well. I will be the one asking, but why this, why that, and why has this happened?
Good, because I believe I could answer all of the questions.
I
And I would very
bet you
much
could.
like to try. I would love to try.
And I think between you and Scott as well, because you're both very passionate about it and you're both very passionate about lore, that you'll be able to like bounce off each other and you'll be like, oh wait, you forgot this, and then you'll go off on a million tangents and it'll be amazing because I love that shit.
Well, I think it would be even more artistic than that because we've also got like a bunch of other different focus points.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I would probably have a much better grasp on like Nanaki's story and like the Gi tribe and everything that happened there that you'll get to see, and it's going to be so exciting. Because we are in this one, in the next iteration, we are going to get Nanaki's backstory.
Yeah.
And I believe we're also going to, well, no, I know we're also going to get Barrett's backstory as well. In fact, I think every character's backstory is really going to be covered in this next part.
Yeah. That I'm really looking forward to, Barrett's backstory, because I love him as a character, I love him and Marlene, and yeah, I kind of just want to know more.
It's really cool in the original, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they improve upon it and make it better and do what they've done with everything else in the game so far.
Yeah.
But
Scott's just said in chat, I lost my shit at Bugenhagen, and Emma was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Bugenhagen is huge. That's a big Cosmo Canyon moment.
Well, I was going to say, I know Cosmo Canyon, but all I know of Cosmo Canyon so far is that it was made into a cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a bit of fan service.
Yeah. No, Cosmo Canyon's an area in the game that we will explore. It's very cool. Really great part of the game too.
I think we should maybe like have a wee get together. You guys will just do like talk me through the entire story, and then I'll get up to speed. I'll play the original game. I'll play Ever Crisis. We'll watch Advent Children. And by the time we get to the launch of Rebirth, it means that we're all on a level playing field when it comes to information, and I'll be able to like enjoy it with you guys, and then all the kind of new stuff that even just this most recent trailer has hinted at, and all the other stuff they're going to tease us with, we'll all be able to like, kind of do craft together, which I think will be pretty cool.
What are the things that you're most looking forward to finding out? What's the biggest mysteries for you?
Sephiroth's deal, like what his deal is, the whole connection to Genova and the Ancients and Aiden. Because I know there's something going on there, but I just don't know what, and I just kind of want to know what makes him tick. That and the whole Cloud Sephiroth thing. So obviously I get a little bit more now in FF7 Remake when we're like right at the start of the game. We've just blown up the reactor and Cloud's kind of walking through alleyways and all of a sudden everything's on fire and Sephiroth, and obviously that's kind of now harking back to the whole Nibelheim situation.
Yeah.
But why they're connected and why Sephiroth or why Cloud was essentially hallucinating Sephiroth, or seeing Sephiroth, and I just want to know more. And I think part of kind of what makes me so excited about that, so interested in that goes all the way back to Kingdom Hearts 2. When Scott walked me blind into that fight, and you got that little bit of dialogue, and I'm like, what was that? What's all that about? Scott's like, well, you just need to play Final Fantasy. And that kind of just like set me on the path of like, and I just have to know, and I want a little bit more. Obviously, I want the backstory of like our kind of main characters, Shenra in general, and even all the characters we got introduced to, the Shenra build and remake, a bit more about them as well. I just want to know what's going on. I want to know it all.
How will Shinra play into the final battle? Who is Sephiroth? How do Tifa? Find out more next time.
Yes. Although, one thing I am hoping and praying for, and I know it's going to happen, but one thing I'm hoping and praying for is that I don't have to find those again.
What the fuck is this area?
That's hellish.
I've had more fun.
The Rufus fight in the Genova fight was my favourite in remake, and the Rufus fight was my most hated.
I liked Rufus. I thought it was a great fight.
It didn't really gel with how I'd been playing the game, and I really struggled with it. I got very, very angry at it, and I got to the point where I was close to a rage quit, and Scott was like, just persevere, you're getting it, just persevere, and I got it eventually, and it was a great feeling, but I still bitch about it.
Rufus, you am doofus.
Pretty much.
That's
I felt
happened.
very stupid.
No, that was one of the most hard as fucking nails fights in the entire thing.
Yeah, it sucked. It was just the timing had to be like so on point. And,
it took me quite a few goes.
Yeah, and that's saying something because it's quite new.
Oh, you know, I have my moments.
Oh, and King Kong in chat saying he's trying out the new DLC in Dead by Daylight. It's quite
Nick
interesting
Cage?
because, well, yeah, seeing that announcement was kind of like, what? And then
Isn't Nick Cage
obviously,
out yet?
I don't know if he is out yet. We've definitely had trailers because that was part of the Summer Games Fest as well. And then of course, Big Keeley brought Nicolas Cage out on stage, and it was one of those moments where I really, questioned as to whether what I was watching was real and actually happening.
See, the fact, every now and then, like, most of the time, a meme on Keeley for being like an evil trailer horde monster,
Yes.
the man who killed E3, and now he wears its corpse proudly.
Yes.
Sitting on a throne made up of the old signage. But, see when he said to Nick Cage, I thought you would have shown up in a Hideo Kojima game? That was the first time in my life I've ever looked at Jeff Keighley and gone, I think he might actually play games.
Yeah.
I think he might actually be, yeah, like, no, for real. He's not wrong.
Oh, yeah. I just, yeah, of all the things that like I would expect at one of these, didn't expect Nicolas Cage. Didn't expect him on stage in a like mint green velvet suit, and yeah, it was just so typically Nicolas Cage. It seems like he's really playing into the meme of him.
What I was disappointed about with the whole thing is that he is just a survivor.
Yeah.
I think that Nick Cage, if they really wanted to lean into it, I think Nick Cage should be allowed to be a survivor or a killer, just whatever he feels like.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Is there any kind of like split personality character who can be both?
And Scott's come back in the chat saying it's because Rufus kind of forces you to fight by his rules. Ain't that the truth?
Cool, I just got exploded up here. That was convenient.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he really does, and I'm all for that.
I am to a point, but I just don't like it when I've done something a couple of times. I've tried a couple of different strategies and it's just not working. It tends to drive me insane.
Patience.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of that.
Right, okay, I can't get up there. I'm trying to work my way around to this next place. I've got 149 meters to go. So I'm thinking I can probably just jump it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to jump from somewhere higher. How far away is it? Oh, that's probably doable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'd say so.
Fuck it. Cowabunga it is. Right, can I just run? Wait, if I just run, will I go up these rocks? No, I'll stop at them, so I need to run along the rocks. Right, okay. Cowabunga! Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, that was pretty tasty. I like it that it lets me do stuff like that. Some of the other things that were noticed in the trailer as well that I thought were really interesting, the health gauges on people suggest that everything's going to be reset in terms of abilities and power and all that from the first game.
That is interesting. And I kind of thought something like that would either have to happen, or basically where we left off in the last game, that would have to be like kind of base stats. That would be the only other way to like do it. Like that would have to be the starting point, and you would just have to get more powerful.
Yeah, I was wondering how they were going to do this, because letting us go to level 50 in the first one suggested that we were going to be able to continue the second one from 50, but that would obviously make us really overpowered, because at that point in the game you're like level fucking 20 if you're lucky.
Ah, right, okay.
Midgar in the first, in the original game, is literally like 3 hours, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. And and that begs the question purely because you said that FF7, the original, was such a big game. Just how big are they going to make this one?
Well, one of the... You know when they're running around on the world map and you can see like map markers and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
One of the map markers showing an objective was 11,000 meters away.
Oh my god, okay. That's terrifying.
I mean, is it terrifying or is it exciting?
It's exciting, but it's just trying to like comprehend that in terms of scale.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing that would suggest to me. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would suggest to me that we might get into the territory of airships in this game at some point, or if not that, then fast travel.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's going to be that kind of size, you're going to need something to traverse it.
Bruh.
Just remember you did
How?
your best. It wasn't very good.
What?
But it was your best.
How are you meant to do this?
Yeah, that looks pretty unfair.
Let me see what upgrades are available. Goddamn.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, Zero's saying in chat, no, it would be sick if they had Yuffie sealing your materia and you could get a bunch of it back midway through.
What if she stole your save data?
Oh man, I'd want
You're
to
like,
throttle.
you're trying to load your save in, there is an option for it, and then she's
Yeah.
just like, nah, you didn't say the magic word, and there's like a little graphic of her, like from Jurassic Park.
Oh, that would take me like straight back to fucking Crisis Core. She drove me insane. I thought like, cause I kept like doing all the little missions, thinking I'm gonna get something really cool out of this. Like eventually I'm gonna win and I'm gonna get what's in it. Nope, I get really annoyed.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She's not anybody's favourite. I was going to say not everybody's favourite, but she's not anybody's favourite.
No, definitely not.
Right. Ah, fuck, I'm back here.
Oh dear.
What is the way out of here? There's got to be one.
It's probably up and over. But it's finding somewhere we can jump to before we get up to that level.
Okay, this looks better. Oh god damn it, is that just a crack in the rock that you can't actually utilise? Dog shit.
Oh, that's just mean.
Right, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. How? Where? Who? Why? Who designed this? Why give me a pit like this?
Just to be annoying.
Give me quest markers as if this is where I'm meant to go.
I'm on a little list of what got announced at Summer Games Fest just to see what jumps out at me.
Ha, I played Skyrim. Get up, yeah.
The Sonic Superstars.
Yeah, are we excited for that?
I kind of am. I was a little apprehensive because a Sonic game that looks good, that's kind of few and far between. But it takes me right back because my first console gaming experience was Sonic on the Mega Drive, as it probably was with many people, and I was about 6 years old. So seeing that in like the 2D and then like slipping in and out of the 3D, that's fantastic.
See, Sonic is always at his best in 2D. We had that discussion on Tuesday, but I really feel like this one is leading. I don't know how this one's going to work, and it's got me quite skeptical about the whole thing. But
Okay.
my reaction to the trailer was very much like, oh, Sonic, Tails, ooh, Knuckles, ah, Amy. Why can't I play as like a second Knuckles, or like a Chow, or Edgy the Hedgy? I'd play as Big the Cat.
Big the Cat, yeah.
Just don't want to be Amy fucking Rose. I feel like Amy's the, you know when you were playing Mario back in the day and it was like, okay, you can be Mario and you can be Luigi and you can be Peach and you can be Toad. I feel like Amy is the Toad of this game.
The Toad, yep.
Oh, come on to fuck.
Oh, yes, we get a little bit more about Baldur's Gate 3 as well.
Yeah, that's one that you guys are excited for. Not
Oh,
so much me, but
I am absolutely buzzing for it. Purely because, like, things like Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate, like, back in the day, wasn't really my thing because I wasn't into D&D and I spent most of my time glued to World of Warcraft. And seeing the mechanics that have come out so far for Baldur's Gate, and the like how close they've kind of kept it to D&D is really exciting. And that, and well, we've had a new voice actor announced as well.
I wonder if it's going to be exactly like D&D and you'll be in a tavern getting your quest and somebody in the party will be like, touch the barmaid's arse, roll a dexterity check to see if I get away with it.
Oh god. And she's got to roll an opposite, like an opposing insight check.
Did I tell... Oh man, I need to tell you this story actually. This is something that actually happened. So
Okay.
funny. I was running a game of D&D
Right.
and there was this wee guy there and he was a bit difficult socially. And that exact scenario came up. You're in the tavern, old wizard's fucking around with something. And he's you know, he's going to give you the quest. And I was like, yeah, the bar wench comes over and offers you some meat or whatever. And he was like, one question, breast size.
Oh no.
Like, oh no. Unironically too.
Oh. How did that go?
About as well as you'd think.
Yeah.
His character was getting a lot of acts of God done against him for
Ah,
the
I
remainder
like
of the
it.
session. Right, okay, now we're on the jellyfish round. Do I not need to sample one of these fucks? Come here.
Possibly.
Got him.
Nice.
What's a cappuccino?
But like as you were saying there with like acts of God and things like that against the player, like it's a good way of dealing with it. And every so often Scott and I we watch videos of just absolute D&D horror stories. Sometimes it can be players and sometimes it can be DMs, and
what are those?
Some stories are absolutely awful, some of them are absolutely hilarious, and some of my favourites are, rather than just saying, no you can't do that, or actually you have to do this, it's like, alright, okay, you can do that, but there will be consequences.
I think that players should always be reminded from time to time that losing a limb's a thing.
Or just losing a party member now and then.
Yeah, well that, you know. Everybody make 3 characters.
Well, it's been very rare for me in most of the games I've been in, like, that we've actually lost a character. Other than the Eberron game, the kind of steampunky one, because one of our guys is on his 3rd character, and at least one of those previous deaths was voluntary because he wanted to play something else for a bit.
Fuck.
And he's just that kind of player when we're like, right, okay, we need to behave, we need to be careful, we need to not do these things. He's like, let's do these things. And right now he's currently playing a kobold as well, so it's literally like having a pet to keep an eye on. But it's funny at the same time as well.
See, anytime I've played, I've wanted to do the whole like badass character, you know, like big stoic barbarian that is all like gruff and can handle anything with strength. But then my dice rolls always betray me, so I end up having to play like fucking Zap Brannigan of the barbarian world. I'm going to kill it with my axe, sir. The axe's head has fallen off and it's just a stick. Very well.
See the
Are we done?
the martial class, being the tank, being the strong one, is not something I've really ever done in D&D before. I'm playing a blood hunter, and like our kind of newest little campaign, which is in Scott's campaign world, the one he basically wrote from scratch. And interestingly, I originally thought, I'm like, oh, is this based on like The Witcher, and it's based on this, and it's based on it has like kind of elements to it. And fairly recently we watched The Last Witch Hunter, because somehow that managed to pass me by. And Scott was like, well, Blood Hunter kind of used to be called Witch Hunter, and I'm like, alright, okay, that makes it even cooler. But because I've not got spells to fall back on, I really struggled at first. I was kind of like, okay, I just like need to hit things and not die. And I can't heal myself if I die unless I get healing potions, and it's kind of scary to like push myself out of my comfort zone. And one of our most recent episodes, we held a bit of a heist. It was a little village we had been in. There was a rather nasty person who owned a pawn shop that was basically profiting off the entire village. And one of our guys was like, yeah, we're gonna go rob him. We're gonna go rob him. There was we'd split the party, which is a bad idea in the first place. I stayed as lookout, and they basically tried to work their way in, and a rogue and an artificer, and it was honestly one of the most kind of like heart in mouth like D&D sessions I've had in a long time, because Scott was kind of going between the three of us, like, right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we'll come back to you, we'll go and do this bit. And there were so many times that, like, a single roll would have absolutely destroyed it for the three of us, and it went so well that, it was absolutely brilliant. And it's nice when people work together.
God, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I actually am on the map here.
That is absolutely fine.
Right, okay. I think I want to... This is the central tower that I'm supposed to be heading for, so... Still got quite a lot of stuff to collect and get and upgrades
Yes.
and stuff. But we'll see what this is all about.
And with Baldur's Gate, as I said, we've got we'd already known that J.K. Simmons was going to be in it, and now we have Lucius Malfoy himself, Jason Isaacs.
Yes, we do. What the fuck is all this?
And he has a beard and he looks wonderful. Well, not in the game, but the footage of him recording is quite it.
Look at all these are all like genetic sequences for stuff.
Okay.
There's so many of them. Tongue Mother, don't like that. Goo Cube. Armored Beetle. Angry Lizard. Some of these have shit names. Tongue Bug. What the hell are these? Alright, I think we got all of them. I don't even know if I need to scan all this for any of the trophies or anything, I just assume that I do.
I mean, better safe than sorry than having it come back.
Exactly. Or it fucking bugging on me like it would do.
Yes.
That would also be quite terrible.
It's the worst thing ever, is bugs. I had an issue with something in Skyrim that
Shocking.
turned out to be a bug, and see
Did it really?
see these stones of Baron Zaya quest, the little kind of red stones that you had to find all around the fucking map. I eventually pulled up a list of every single location, because I had one left to get. Spent like 3-4 days, because it was locked in, I had nothing else to do. 3-4 days combing over this list, going to each location in order, and I could not find this final one. And I was getting really annoyed about it, and Scott eventually went, right, I've looked up a method, and we're going to need to glitch through a wall again, because I'd already had to do that to skip something else. And and he basically led me right to it, and I got to the end of the quest, and I was really happy. For all of about 2.5 hours, because then I was off doing something completely different, and found the final stone.
Well, there you go.
The sheer anger, because that place I had been to like at least 4 or 5 times, and it wasn't there.
Now, what do both of our stories have in common?
I am unsure.
Who made Skyrim?
Well, yeah.
Who made Doom? Right, okay, alright.
Yeah, yeah.
Who made another game that was announced at the Summer Game Fest that everybody seems hype about, and I just want to remind you who is making it. You ever heard of Starfield?
Yes.
Now, I see people losing their shit about this game, and this is one that we didn't talk about on Tuesday because it was part of the Xbox showcase.
It was.
But we've had it shown off before in other places. But this was the first time that we got like a proper deep look at the graphics, the gameplay, the everything. And yeah, I just want everybody that's really hype about this game to remember who the fuck is making it. I was blown away too. I was almost convinced as soon as the game came up and it looked beautiful, I was like, ooh, space game, ooh, it looks really, they were go to any of these worlds and any of these star systems. I was like, ooh, it's like No Man's Sky, it's No Man's Skyrim, yeah. and then they went to a world, and I was like, whoa, this world looks great, look at this. and then they were like, you will even come across random events, and then a thing flashed up on the screen that said abandoned mine discovered, and it was the exact same goddamn font they've been using for 20 fucking years. It was the exact same like noise. It was just, do you know that way, like the Dark Souls "you died" text?
Yeah.
Like the font and the noise.
That's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, like if you see the text, you'll hear the noise, and if you hear the noise, you'll know that you've died.
Yes.
It's I have discovered something in a Bethesda game noise.
Oh,
that shit is still in it. So I was like, oh, never mind, it is a Bethesda game. And then one of the NPCs popped up, and they tried to look at you, but they were looking slightly into the inside of your skull, like their focal point is the back of your skull. And I was like, oh look, except he's in 4 fucking K now, so I can see that he's not, like, I can see really clearly how little eye contact he's actually making. This is a Bethesda game.
Yes. One of the best articles I've seen, titles of articles about it was from Eurogamer, and it says Starfield's biggest problem is that you can't play Skyrim for the first time again.
I mean, I played Skyrim for the first time recently, and if that's how they're trying to sell it, we're good here.
I mean, I think part of the whole Skyrim hype thing, especially for people, it was again, like Shadow of the Colossus, people who were there at the time, and I had my reasons for avoiding it, purely because all the guys I was at uni with, and I was mostly at uni with guys, 1 of 3 women in my year, and they were all playing it, they were all obsessed, that was all they would talk about, and my lecturer didn't show up to class for a couple of weeks and had to have the disc removed from his possession so he'd mark coursework. And I'm like, no, I'm just having nothing to do with this. And I kind of want to kick myself now because, well, it was a nice 400 to 500 hours of enjoyment when I was stuck in the house and literally couldn't go out and do anything. And I enjoyed it, but I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more, and I would think a lot more highly of it if I had been there at the time and played it at the time.
How much of your 400 hours was spent doing the same thing over again because something broke?
Not a lot. There wasn't much that broke. There was a couple of things, a couple of glitches that I had, but nothing was like major. I did have a really scary kind of, I don't know what to say, 2-3 hours in which I basically lost Lydia. I had because as soon as I got her as a companion, that was pretty much it for most of the game. And there was a quest that I had done, got to the wee main boss room at the end, killed the boss, everything was good, but for some reason she was essentially stuck in this loop, in this dungeon, and the way like my autosaves had come in, I just couldn't get her out of it, and it took me a lot of kind of trial and error, and it took me a couple of hours, and eventually she reappeared, but that was awful, and I thought I was going to have to like lose like 10 to 15 hours of progress just to get her back. But other than that, nothing major. The biggest amount of time was spent smithing weapons and enchanting weapons and making jewellery and enchanting that. Just fun levels.
There's so much to find in here. See, Skyrim, again, just great concept. If it had been made by another developer, it would probably have been like the best game of its genre. But I don't know, it's still pretty good, but I know it can be beaten.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
It probably has been, and people just didn't realise.
Yeah.
But I really do think that Skyrim's on a bit of a pedestal.
It is, and I think that's maybe like one of the many reasons why we still haven't had like a follow-up game.
Well, we have. We've had the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, but I mean the one that's not online, one that's just like not something that's like consistently updated, just a new title. And I think they're maybe either holding off or not doing it because it's just going to get paired to Skyrim in like every way, shape, or form.
Well, no, they are doing it. It's called Starfield.
Well, yes.
We're just talking about that. It's right, okay. Starfield isn't Skyrim the same way that like Demon Souls isn't Dark Souls.
Yeah. Pretty much the same thing with a different skin.
Ugh, get off me! Ugh, ugh.
Oh, that's horrible.
I didn't like that.
No, that wasn't nice at all.
Ooh, what's this? Pustules, pop them.
Oh, another thing that I'd actually seen at the Summer Games Fest, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria.
Right, hang on, before we get into that, we've had an excellent question that I would like to posit to...
Oh.
I'd like to answer, I'd like to posit to you, and also to anybody else in chat.
Yeah.
Tier list the actual, like, showcases. Gladly. Right. The best showcase that we had was just the Summer Game Fest showcase itself.
Agreed. Hands down.
That was by far the main event. The second best event was probably... It was probably the Microsoft event.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was... It's hard to say, because who else we got? We've got the PC one, we've got the Ubi one, we've got the Capcom one, and there is the... Well, I've just said that's the second one.
Well, yeah.
See, my problem is, like, what was the next best one? Because after this point they all dropped the quality pretty hardcore, but I think that probably the next best thing after the Xbox one was probably either the PC or the Ubi one. Then it was Sony's one that they did independently of all this, and then it was Capcom.
Capcom, yeah.
I've never been so on the edge of my seat only to fall off it with boredom.
Oh. Yeah, I even found that, because I think starting maybe like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I was up for work like really early the next day, and I thought, you know what, it's Capcom, I'm going to stay up, I'm going to watch it. Like about halfway, 3/4 way through it, I'm like, should I have went to bed and just watch this in the morning?
I know, it reminded me of the Sony event, because I was like, I'm ready to see something really amazing, I'm ready to have my balls blown off. And then, nah man, it was just more like Exoprimal shite, really.
Yep.
And I get it, guys, you really want Exoprimal to be the next big thing, but I'm sorry, you fucked it with that really bad first, like, demo.
Yeah.
And even if you say, oh no, we listened to you, we fixed all that, it's like, aye, but my hype's gone. You can give me this second beta all you want, I'll play it, it's going to have to be incredible though.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's just so off my radar that, like, if you could tell me that it's already out and it's got a raging esports scene, I'd be like, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I actually recently found out that one of my colleagues is massively into esports.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a shame because esports is kind of dying.
Yeah, because like we got kind of talking about it, and I think it was like Halo was like kind of his original thing. And I'm like, I mean, if that's your kind of thing and you enjoyed it, like that's really cool. I was like, how did you get on with it? He's like, I paid off my mum's mortgage. And I went, what? We're like, okay, cool.
Right, what else we got here? Oh, we're going further and further into the tower. This feels like endgame stuff. What's down here to scan?
Yes. How did you feel about the Return to Moria trailer.
About the same way I feel about this butthole plan.
Okay.
It's a bit like, okay, it's a weird choice.
I don't know, I kind of think it looks quite cute, and
I think that it looks like it will be a fun game if they get it right. There is definitely a market for it. I just think that Lord of the Rings as a brand is it's just dropping some real fat L's at the moment.
it is.
And I'm concerned this could be another one. But you know, it's if anything, it's going to have to go really hard to beat Gollum.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be difficult to be better received than Gollum.
No, it'll be easily, like, I'm saying it's going to have to be really bad to be worse than Gollum.
Yeah, exactly.
So they don't really have to aim to be good, they just have to be better than that.
Yeah.
Like, we are so low right now that even a small step in the right direction will be considered a huge...
Yeah.
Like, it will be multiplied.
It was something, and I remember hearing about Gollum coming out, and then it kind of went in the back of my mind, and one of the nights kind of after work was called, oh, did you see the Gollum come out? And I went, oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You seen it? I'm like, no. Why? And oh my god, I wish I hadn't asked. Jesus.
I watched Mahler's live stream of him playing it.
Okay.
And oh god, it was so entertaining to watch him go through that and be like, what is actually going on here? Some of the exploits that he found for just, not even exploits, it's just the AI's really badly programmed.
Oh god. I mean, I barely made it through. I'm pretty sure it was the skill up video that Scott and I watched, like a review video, and it got absolutely ripped apart.
Yeah, he wasn't kind to it.
No, but I don't think it would be very easy to be kind to it.
It feels like the people that are going to say positive things about the Gollum game are the same people that are saying positive things about Rings of Power, and it's just like, you're just one of those people that will blindly defend it without actually examining it because it's your favourite thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but your favourite thing can be a bit shit. I mean, right, just not to pick on anyone, but let's say you were really into Harry Potter, right?
I knew that was coming. Okay.
Harry Potter can be a bit shit.
Yes, yes, it can.
You can't just get salty when somebody points it out, you have to be realistic. Final Fantasy VII, there are parts of that game that are a bit shit. I mean, there are a few parts of the game that are really fucking wild as well. See in the original,
Yeah.
you know the Honeybee Inn?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bit in the original where Cloud, it's implied that he gets gangbanged by a whole bunch of dudes with mustaches.
Nice. That rings a bell. I think Scott maybe told me or something about that at the time. He said it was, the Honeybee Inn was a bit different last time.
Yeah, no, it's implied that he straight up just gets like passed around a room full of very big dudes.
Nice.
I mean, that's what you got to do to get the information. Get it?
Yeah, why not?
Not
And I mean, I get what you're saying, and people saying like everything can be like a bit shit in places, and there can be things that aren't perfect. And even like big franchises like Lord of the Rings, even things like Star Wars.
What the fuck was that?
Oof. That was just, that kind of came out of nowhere.
I'm not back at the ship.
No.
Where the hell am I?
This might be kind of in-game territory then.
I'm in a seed preservation pod?
Ooh.
Okay, so these pods aren't just for seeds, they're for all organic matter?
Possibly.
I feel like I might be destroying something important here. Where is that wall with all of the destroyed ones over there? Right. Target acquired. Jump.
It's going to be so much easier when we get that quadruple jump.
It really is. Can I get up? No. I need something to elevate you. Fuck off! What is doing that? Oh. God, these jellyfish
Is that
suck.
jellyfish thing? Yeah.
It's fine, this looks like a health plant down here. There we are. Right, so I've got some more of these pustule things to find, I guess. There isn't anything that like shows me. No. Alright. Yeah, no, the fact that I died and respawned in this room,
right there.
This is definitely the end. What is that?
Or it's something big at least.
Big enough that it's the only point in the game so far where I've been stuck in it. Like, I don't think I can actually leave this area right now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that could be a problem. Especially if we need, like, upgrades.
Yeah, right. Fuck. What else was shown off? Was there anything else that caught your eye?
I'm just looking through my list.
What's this?
Oh, yeah, the, Under the Waves.
What was that again? Wait a minute, was that the Quantic Dream one?
Yeah.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah, really?
You ever played a David Cage game?
I have not.
Right, maybe you should.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It gave me kind of subby vibes and I got excited because, well, you know how much we love subby. And especially because Scott and I had watched something a little while ago that was essentially someone had made a fan creation, a kind of artist rendering on what Subnautica could look like using Unreal 5, and it was insane. And even thinking of the size and scale of games that you get these days, especially for newer consoles, they can do so much with Subnautica.
This is
and
true.
I really hope that having them being bought, having Unknown Worlds being bought over, and having them kind of focusing on other things, please don't forget about it, please.
No, I mean, it's the game that put them on the map, so I don't imagine they
Yeah.
can. They know there's a lot of money on the table if they don't do anything with it.
No.
It's got a very good reputation. Right, there
It
must
does.
be one more of these things to destroy.
The only other problem as well being because they have been bought over and because they've now got someone else calling the shots, basically. It's whether they're going to fuck it. I don't think they will with Subnautica because it's got such a fan following, and if it wasn't for the fans, it wouldn't have got to where it is at this point. So I hope they kind of listen to people, and I just want it to be amazing. And I kind of want a whole planet next time.
Not asking for much, are you?
No. With the size and the scale of it, and obviously I know Below Zero was meant to be DLC, which is why it is somewhat smaller. It feels smaller, you don't go as deep. And I want a little bit more than that, and every so often Scott and I will theorycraft and what could they do with Subnautica next. And it gets quite interesting because there are a lot of opportunities and a lot of possibilities, but I just want even something along the lines of the Alan and his kind of progenitor race. learning more about that, or maybe going to another planet that they colonized and then had to leave, and kind of continuing on the story. That would be really cool.
I reckon it's going to be the same formula as BioShock, and
Okay.
we'll leave the water and we'll go into the sky.
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, Scott had said that, like, even if they were going to keep it to 4546B, that maybe we would get to its moon.
Yeah. That's an interesting point. Where is this last one? Man, I cannot see this thing anywhere.
It must be kind of tucked in a corner or something.
They've all been kind of like in
Obvious.
these so far,
Yeah.
or just hiding behind like broken ones. But I'm trying to follow these routes. But some of them seem to just be placed around for no reason. Is there
Just
something
red
down
herrings.
there?
So now that I went through some of the stuff that I found exciting, what did you like the look of?
Man, there was a lot of games that I liked the look of, but it was more like, is this gameplay actually representative of what the experience is going to be? Like, I'm super cynical of these things now. FF7 was obviously the thing that got me, like, pure out my chair, greeting.
Yeah.
But, apart from that, everything else that we've covered, there's a few games that I would like to try, but I don't know if I would, like, pay for them. I would hope
Pay
they were
for
on the
them,
PS
yeah.
Plus Premium, or, like, you know, our version of Game Pass. What's that up there?
Ooh.
How did I get in there? Can I get in there? Oh, come on, you fuck. Oh, nice.
And then the other thing I found unnerving, and I mean, Todd Howard's always been somewhat unnerving, but especially in like the Xbox, like the Microsoft Showcase, he just looked a little bit plastic.
He's
Like,
got
he
Bethesda
finally-
face.
Yeah, but like he finally created a clone of himself, and like his face seems to be getting wider with age.
That's his clone, Fraud Howard.
Fraud Howard.
Yeah.
No, we can't. We need to come up with another name than Fraud, and the reason being, I ended up down a Lord of the Rings TikTok deep dive rabbit hole the other day, and it turns out that there's meaning behind Frodo and Samwise's names.
Right. Okay.
So Frodo comes from the Old English Frod, meaning wise or like learned, and what you would call someone who would be the opposite of that would be unwise or unwise, which is where we get Samwise.
Ah.
So it's literally the wit and the half-wit. And it's something so clever and something that you wouldn't know unless you were into really old languages, and it's really goddamn cool. But it's also the reason that we can't call his clone Frod, because then that would be calling him wise. We can't have that.
I think we'll stick with, instead of the old English definition, I think we'll stick with the current English definition of he's just a lying sack of shit.
Yes.
We're gonna need 16 times the detail.
It's
Just
the
remember, people, if Starfield comes out with a canvas bag, pre-order, don't take it.
yes. You know there's going to be something like that as well.
Oh,
They're going to
yeah.
do something.
Oh, yeah,
Gonna be
yeah, yeah. There's going to be all sorts of Starfield fucking gimmicky pre-order bonuses. Like, alright, pre-order now, and we will give you the Skyrim skin.
Yeah.
You wanna buy Skyrim again? Tell you what, we'll let you play Skyrim in Starfield on your computer's cockpit.
Oh, we have been raided.
Oh my goodness, have we really? Oh shit, it's Wendy.
Yes. Hello.
Hey Wendy, how we doing? We are just discussing the Summer Game Fest that we had, talking about all the new games that's coming out. If there's anybody that has anything they are particularly excited about, please do let us know and we will tell you if we think it was worth the time or if it was a waste of data that should have been deleted. Looking at you, Sony's entire showcase except for Snake Eater.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to get overly excited about.
No, one of their biggest draws was we've got Splatoon.
Yeah.
Except it's cum guns.
Yeah.
Ew.
Because, like, for the first couple of seconds of that video, I was kind of like, alright, oh, okay. Like, where's this going on? Oh, no, why? Why are they doing it?
Nah, dude. As soon as you see Square Enix name on something that isn't Final Fantasy, you have to immediately be like, nah, don't want this. If their
Or
name is
Kingdom
attached...
Hearts.
I know what I said. And
I know what I said.
Alright, well, only one of us is correct here, and it's my stream. So,
Yes,
ipso facto vis-a-vis. That's right, it's dick telling. So, shit, what was I saying there? Yeah, but if you see Square Enix name attached to anything that isn't Final Fantasy, you have to immediately just be like, nah. If you see Square Enix name attached to something that is Final Fantasy, then you have to be like, alright, I'm going to need to see some evidence that this isn't Final Fantasy 13 again, please. They're not in a good spot is what I'm getting at. So as soon as Square Enix name pops up on some unknown announcement, and it's not Final Fantasy related, especially when you've got Final Fantasy 16 just about to launch, and you've got 7 Rebirth in the pipeline, and you've got Ever Crisis, and all you've been doing recently is pushing NFTs, I think people have a right to be skeptical. And when the product that is unveiled in the finale of this act turns out to be a Splatoon clone with Cumla guns, and like little kawaii, hyper stylized like party goers as your protag characters, shooting champagne guns and shit like this, it's just like, ah, right, okay. I see Square Enix new CEOs leading them in a brave new direction, and it's not going to be dog shit. He lied.
Yep. Oh. And I mean, Final Fantasy, like the 16, it does look amazing, and I really hope it is as amazing as it looks, because 15 was the first game that I was around for the launch that I was interested in. Because before that I had games, and I really wanted to play it and I wanted to enjoy it, and I kind of watched Scott start it and then subsequently watched him bounce off of it and kind of went, oh, okay.
Fine. Do you know what? I'm just thinking about it as I'm hearing you talking about it. Do you know what I think makes me dislike Final Fantasy 15 all the more?
Okay.
Final Fantasy 15 is far and away the gayest Final Fantasy out there.
Okay.
You would think that would make it better.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't it?
It is about 4 dudes who, they've got 4 shirts and 4 buttons are done on those shirts between them. They are on like a big road trip talking about how much they love each other and care each other. They're cooking each other dinner and, you know, taking pictures of each other, and one of them's just being really strong and lifting the other ones up physically as well as emotionally.
Yes.
How did you fuck that up?
I know.
You take something established, you make it really gay, you make it better. That's the rules. How did you fuck
that's
that
how
up?
it works.
Yeah, how did you fuck that up?
And even the intro of the game, like the very beginning, looked really pretty. And at first, because Scott was like, I'm going to give this a go. I was like, alright, cool. I'll like maybe play something on the Switch. And then the music started, and it was Benny King's Stand By Me, but covered by Florence and the Machine. I'm like, right, okay, I'm invested. The Switch is getting put down. Like, this is going to be cool. And then it kind of fell flat, and I
That's
don't want
funny. We had totally different reactions to that song. As soon as that started playing, I was like, oh no, and I put the controller down.
See, I like the song, and I love Florence, so it was kind of a foregone conclusion for me. But yeah, it just kind of fell flat after that, and I want to have that experience of there's a new Final Fantasy game out, and it's new for everybody, and it's amazing, and I want to, and I really hope that that happens.
Yeah, it would be nice for people, because like that was one of my favourite memories, is like, you know, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, new FF release, going to Brayhead with the old man, getting a copy, taking it home and playing it all weekend.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get that for any game anymore, I feel.
Yeah.
Oops, what the hell? Ooh. Things got very orange and violent.
But we're alive.
True, and it blew up all the glass so I can see where all the actual secrets are instead of wasting my time here. What's attacking me? What's actually...
Oh, Jesus.
What is attacking me?
Is it maybe another one of those jellyfish?
Unknown. Oh. I think it may be these things.
Yeah, it might be, actually.
Apparently there's a secret nearby. Right, there's a thing, there's a collectible that I want to get up there. Whatever it is that's shooting me has got incredible, like, Call of Duty on veteran aim. I don't like it.
No.
Right, how the hell do I get up there?
Maybe.
Ah!
Triple jump.
I feel like this is probably a quadruple jump scenario, but I don't want to have to come back here.
Yeah, and have to like get out and then find our way back.
Holy shit. Stop. Whatever you are, stop.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's coming again. Oh no, see what I mean? It doesn't matter like how
Yep.
I'm moving or whatever, it's just gonna get me. Ah, it got me.
Yep.
God damn it.
Homing projectiles, because that's what we need in a space.
Yeah. And it is too, it's homing projectile. Oh, actually that made things easier for me to get the thing that I want though. Cool. Oh no, wait, that's not the thing I want. Shit.
Oh. And we're still being shot.
Oh, you know what? Fine, you win.
Yep.
I give up, you got me. Oh no, it's one of those psychedelic plants.
Oh, goody.
If those actually existed, you better believe they would be getting sold en masse.
Oh, yeah.
There would be...
Farmed for everything they've got.
Aye, but you couldn't get near them. The farmers would need to do all their farming via drones.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to work in that. It would be like trying to work in the lavender fields. Why do my employees keep falling asleep? I don't know.
No idea. Absolutely none. It'd be a cool job though. Very relaxed.
Yeah. Right. What I'm not relaxed about is how deep is this tower and how many of these wee orange balls do I keep needing to shoot, because it's starting to lose its charm.
Yep. It has been quite a lot so far. Quite a lot of bullshit.
There has, and because there's no indication of where they are, if you can't find one right away, there is just a lot of fucking about, and you know I'm not mad on fucking about.
No. I'm the same. I don't mind having to do a bit of fucking about. I really detest when a game forces you to fuck about. Like when it goes, right, go here, do this thing, go here, do this thing, go here, do this thing, go here, do this thing. Right, but well, the thing you needed, you had all along. It's just... aggravating.
Show me your boss. Where are they? They're down there. Into this wall. So I don't think they actually have anything to do with it, those vines. I was hoping that I could just follow one and get taken to where I want to be. What's this orange shit? Mate, why is it like this?
It's just hellish in here.
How do I kill these things? God damn.
I mean, by the looks of everything that's kind of been going on in here and everything that you're trying to kill, I think we were maybe meant to get to rank 3 and get all in upgrades before coming in here.
Well, too late, game.
Yep.
I did it my way. Right, the only thing I've got access to down here is these things. Maybe they have something to do with it.
Because you could maybe stun them.
Oh no, I was thinking I could use it to like charge this pedestal, but it is only responding to these like orange balls getting destroyed. But where are the orange balls? Oh, hang on, what's this? Judo stomp.
Yeah.
Aha, ball. I mean, I imagine the game would be well enough designed that if you couldn't complete this without a certain upgrade, you wouldn't be allowed to access it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what's that noise?
No.
Oh, hi. Oh my god, it's the great and mighty Pooh!
Oh my god.
I am the great and mighty Pooh. I'm going to throw my shit at you. Oh, we've got some music as well. Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't want grapple seas, I want pomegranates. This guy appears to just be covered in weak spots.
Yeah.
There's a big one. There's another big one. What the hell is he doing? What is it? Is it Ultros?
Well, it's called Teratomo. And I'm assuming that is, well, the name's at least taken from teratoma, which is a really weird but very interesting kind of tumour that can develop in humans. That can essentially be found inside in many parts of like the body and
wait a minute.
your main internal organs.
What the fuck is going on here?
The tumours can grow like hair, skin, teeth, all sorts of stuff. It's
Oh my god, I'm going in.
Oh no, inside. Oh.
What is this?
Hair or something?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
This is bizarre.
Yeah, this.
Oh shit.
Do we think this is the final boss?
It feels like the final boss. Not because of him though, just because of how we got here.
Yeah, nah, like in all the levels.
Have you not beat this game?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You'd be able to tell me if this was the end or not.
No.
Here we go.
Oh, and of course, pig jellyfish, because that's just what we need.
Oh yeah, I imagine the next wave's gonna be even more. Oh, he's got human teeth.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, no. Again, teratoma, that would make sense. Oh, and King Kong in chat is saying that you have to conquer it.
Ah, see what you did there. That's very clever, that is.
Yes.
Pomegranates, please. Ugh, get away. Throw that, throw that. Throw that. Oh shit. Oh my god, if you go down there you just lose health rapidly.
Yeah. Melt.
It's happening here too. I think I'm being forced in closer.
Yes, of course we are. He's down at like below a third health, so can't be much left to go.
Yeah, but I'm also struggling and there's fucking jellyfish now. Nope, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up!
No.
You fuck!
Oh man.
If he hadn't fucked up on that ledge,
Yeah.
I would have done it.
It would have been fine, yeah.
Alright.
Can we at least get straight back down?
Oh yeah. It's just whether his health regenerates or no that
Oh, probably will.
went back up to the next. That's fine.
Oh, that's alright.
Alright, new strat then. Just stay topped up on health. Let's get those ones. Oops, don't need that.
Everyone's saying it looks like a miracle demon from Fortnite.
It does. Also looks like a bitch.
Oh, the fact that it's probably based on Teratoma has just creeped me the hell out.
We got this. Ah, come on. Maybe if I mash square while I'm pulling on it, I can pull out faster. It's like Pokemon. Yep, I'm trying my best to keep an eye on my health and not let it get too low.
I'll try and keep watch.
I think that was the problem last time, was I lost track of it, and when it got too low it was too difficult to get it back up.
Yeah, and then by the time you'd been hit once, that was you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I obviously can't really do it when you guys are streaming, but with some other games I'll do it too, but especially with Monster Hunter, because there's so much going on and you kind of need to keep focused. Every so often the stop with the heal, like sharpen, just kind of act as a wee spotter for them.
Yeah, you get used to tracking all of that.
Yep.
Eventually it just all becomes second nature. You'll know, like, just from how much you've used the weapon, whether it needs sharpened or not.
Sharpened or not, yeah. It's something that's kind of genuinely terrifying me when it comes to Lies of P, because especially kind of like later stage Elden Ring, I started playing it with my headset on, which is all the audio coming through, so that I could hear exactly what was going on round about, which I found really helpful. And I think I'm going to have to do that with Lies of P. Shit just creeps up on you. Just like your regular kind of jobber enemies, that were coming out of nowhere, and Scott, even a couple of times, we kind of caught out with them, and Oh, I think I'm definitely going to need either somebody to keep an eye out, or I'm going to need like very good direction. So.
Move, asshole.
Health.
I know. Oh, what the fuck? I'm picking it up as fast as I'm losing it. Oh no, not the tentacles. Be gone, hentai monster. Are you fucking serious?
Oh no.
Are you actually?
Oh, that was just mean.
Are you pulling my plunger?
Close.
They're yanking my crank, man. I can't believe it. Hang on, right. Just sort out the problems.
Yes.
Sort out the mental block.
Ronan saying in chat that he lost track of health during boss fights in Ghost. I honestly don't know how. Like, I've got to, like, essentially panic focus on these games. Even with a game like Elden Ring that is such a, like, stunning soundtrack in so many ways. I kind of had to go back and listen to it after the fact, and I find that with a lot of games with that you've got to really concentrate for, especially kind of boss battles. The music just doesn't exist, I just block it out.
I get that a lot as well, but then there's some games where the soundtrack breaks through.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think an excellent example of that is Airbuster from FF7R.
Yeah, oh, the Airbuster music's amazing. But that, it kind of gives you, like, an edge, it kind of drives you on, and you're kind of like, right, okay, this is just cool as fuck.
Do you know, that's, I was playing, well, we streamed Sackboy, so I was going back trying to get the platinum for that.
Yeah.
And part of the thing that you had to do, oh fuck. Part of the thing you had to do for Sackboy was the Knitted Knight Ultimate Trial.
Yes.
Do you remember those little trials that we were doing? There's 15 of them. If you get at least a bronze in all 15 of them, then you unlock the final trial, which is all of the trials back to back as one big trial.
Jesus.
You don't get any like checkpoints, you don't get any chance to get more life if you take damage. You just have to do all of them, and you have to do it all in under 10 minutes.
Oh fuck.
So you can't even really take your time.
Yeah.
And I was practicing it, and I was not getting it. It didn't look like I was going to be able to actually do it. You know, I was only getting to like wave 4 or whatever. Then I went and labbed a couple of the ones that were causing me some problems. Did a wee bit of practice. Then I went back to it and I got a little bit further. But still wasn't able to do it. Then I sat, got in the Tai Chi frame of mind.
Yep.
Then I put on Airbuster.
Oh, nice.
And I got really close but still died. So alright, okay, Airbuster's not working, we're going to have to try something a little different. And I swear the thing that gave me the psychological edge to actually get through it was having Bury the Light playing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I definitely think the right soundtrack can amplify the experience and get you more immersed in it, and yeah, there's a lot to be said about it.
Yeah, the same can kind of be true the opposite, especially if something's getting, like, really getting to you, really annoying you. Sometimes I find putting something repetitive and just like having something on loop going over and over and over again, because it almost drives you insane. And purely because in my head I'm thinking, right, okay, if I just get past this, if I get past this next section, I get to turn this off. I used to do it with physics papers, and to this day, Jessica can hear Harry Belafonte's Jumping the Line from the Beetlejuice soundtrack, because I used to play that very loudly on loop while writing physics papers for uni.
Yeah, no, that's torturous. You need to be aware of your surroundings when you're doing stuff like that. You can't be so selfish. I do not condone this behaviour. You should feel very upset.
I don't mean it was bleeding through the house, it was just in my room.
Right, the platforms are gone. The fuck am I meant to do here?
Oh no, fuck this.
Like, this just isn't fair. There's no way to do this without taking damage.
And a lot of it.
Yeah. Like, what's actually poisoning me just now? Oh, these assholes.
Yeah. Oh, but platforms are back.
I'm literally just trying to get enough health. Right, before I go to that, please respawn plant. Yo, oh, nice, good plan.
There we go.
Right onto the tongue. I wonder how long he stays idle like that. Like if you're supposed to use this time to heal.
I mean, it seems to sit there for quite a while, so I think that might be the strat.
Well, the strat here is to get through it as quickly as possible.
Yeah. See if any nonsense. Oh.
If I can clear out one side, then I'll have... Oh shit, here we go. This is coming. At least I saw it that time.
Yep.
Right, jellyfish. Manage the ads. Just like any boss fight, ad management is crucial.
Yep.
Now heal. Right, now I'm just struggling to actually find these boss.
I find the spots that are left.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh, it's all going wrong.
Oh no.
Shit, more jellyfish. I gotta shoot them. Jesus.
Was that a ding?
It was, hang on. Bitch! Right,
Fabulous.
that's fine. You're a bitch too. Oh no, he's not dead! Wait, what?
What in the hell?
Excuse me? That's...
No.
There's
that
no
can't
way.
be. No.
No shock. No chance. No way.
No. Can't have fought all
Nah.
that.
Come on now. Come on. Who the fuck it cast? Who are all these people? They weren't in the game. Right, I need to go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Not a problem. So there has been a lot of Final Fantasy chat tonight, and that will probably continue for the foreseeable. And then, between Jamie and Scott, just kind of talked me into experiencing the original story before I think going on to Rebirth, which, as I said originally, that I would be patient and wait for the newer versions, but I just don't think I can. There's so many games out there now that we're all very excited that are coming out, and again, Lies of P, mentioned that a couple of times tonight. The demo is fantastic. I've not even actually had any hands-on playtime yet. I've just been watching Scott play it. It looks amazing, especially if you're a Soulsborne fan at all. I would highly recommend it. Um, especially if you like kind of darker kind of horror elements. And basically, was there anything that we haven't mentioned tonight that you guys think was exciting or terrible looking when it comes to the kind of showcases that we've had in the past couple of weeks? Baldur's Gate's another one that I'm super excited about. Oh, hello, you have returned.
Is that actually how this game ends?
It can't be. I hope not.
I want to skip the credits in case it isn't, and this is when we're supposed to. Good game, lot of fun. Definitely a lot more streamlined but action-packed of a progression path in Subnautica.
Yeah, and a little bit of a shock ending.
That can't be the ending.
I mean, seems that way.
There's no way. That's got to be the bad ending. Victory? There was no victory there. Did we play this? Is that actually the end? You're just like, fuck this, no sequel, close loop. How are you meant to read all that?
Oh, okay, so Journey to the Savage Planet has 2 endings.
Right. Okay, yeah. So there'll be like a true ending if you get everything. I would imagine.
Right, okay, so from what I'm reading, the 2 endings we've got, it's kind of hard to call either one the true
There we
or
go.
the ending.
Here we go.
You're alive? I had a bet with a neighboring AI on YRG-.
Ooh, that came out his butthole. I knew that was a butthole plant. I know a butthole when I see one.
There's a barrage of messages from our CEO concerning that object you have recovered. So I have marked your mission as complete. You can now return to the Javelin and begin the journey home if you wish, so long as it is sufficiently fueled.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here,
You are far from completing your survey of the planet.
So
I
the
understand
ending
if your
we
recent
are
experiences make
we
you
have
feel,
experienced or are currently
unclean,
experiencing
but I would
is
remind you
apparently
of significant
like
bonuses
the
if you
ending of the
complete your
game.
work
The other
before
ending's the quote-unquote secret ending.
that last thing.
And
It
what
looks kind of like
happens
the mystery meat inside a dim sum.
with that?
So with that, it is a clip of Kindred Aerospace boss Martin Tweed having an absolute meltdown and berating the player for not finishing the job.
Oh, I wonder if that's the ending I'll get if I go and like use the fuel to get off the planet right now without
Maybe.
finishing the survey.
Oh, and there's Scott home.
Huzzahs are in order. Huzzah!
I bet you think you're done. You killed that
Alright, what's it saying?
but you're not. Well, you could be if you refueled the Javelin. Kindred still has some glorious video rewards waiting if you completely and utterly finish your remaining tasks before going home.
What are these ads? Alright, so is that... do I have enough fuel to just piss off whenever I want?
I mean, I'm assuming so.
I don't have anything to upgrade this. I do have a bunch of secondary objectives. Jesus, right, okay. At least it tells me, like, it tells me where they are at least.
Yeah. The main thing rather
Jesus.
than running around blind.
Alright, fuck it. Back out we go. Let's just choose one of these side missions and go for it. We'll go exploring.
Yeah, sounds good.
We need to decide what game we're going to play next week as well.
We do, don't we? I'm
Do you have
sure
any-
that will be a very large, lively debate.
I mean, we should probably have it soon, considering, you know, it'll be the next one. Did anybody have anything they want to see?
I mean, saying that is just inviting people to spend points. Scott did actually mention in chat earlier that he just hit 30k.
That's not redemption worthy.
No, but it's getting close. I don't know. I don't know what you've done to my Twitch, because I've got a feeling you've probably had something to do with it. But for some reason, my points just don't build up the way they used to. And if I don't refresh the Twitch on my phone every half hour or so, it just stops accumulating points, and it's rage-inducing.
I did nothing. That used to happen to me all the time as well, and I thought it was just something up with my phone.
Well, that might be something up with my phone.
I think it is like a mobile Twitch app thing.
Well, I'm over 30k as well, so we will get there. So I'm going to need to find something else to threaten you with.
True. But what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Well, I've had a bit of a look, and as far as I'm aware, I know obviously we've mentioned the Lego games before. The Lego games are pretty much out because they're all single player, because it's just local co-op.
Yeah, it's all couch co.
Yeah, and that's not going to be as fun, because don't get me wrong, I enjoyed playing through Harry Potter and The Hobbit and a couple of other kind of different games with Lego, but I think it's definitely much more fun with other people.
Should we do? I know. As soon as I say it, it makes it real. Should we think about just playing FF7?
Oh.
You know, you take those 80,000 points and you just sit the fuck on them, because EDF is still happening. I'm still working through that bad boy. Alright? You are a...
80k is impressive.
Fuck. If he redeems EDF 5, I'll cry.
Oh, no, I think what you should do is just, sit on those points and build them up till they're a much more scary number, like 150 or 250k, and then redeem 5 things all in one go.
I'll have like a little asterisk on it. It's like 50,000 points unless your name is Keynotics, specifically. I was going to say unless your name has Key... He could. What would you change it to?
Oh, he's now chanting EDF in the chat.
Jesus. Speaking of, anybody that hasn't, go and check out Kino's channel on YouTube. He's kicking ass right now on SF6, which is the only way that I can experience it, because I don't have a PS5 and I refuse to get it on old gen. Yeah,
that's very understandable. There's been a couple of things of late for us that, even with like the Lies of P kind of trailers that have come out and some of the gameplay that we've seen, playing it, because we're playing it on PS4, like, it looks amazing, and then you see the trailers which are shot in PS5 and it's like, oh, pretty.
It's more just about like input as well and load times.
Oh yeah, that, and even like as early as like maybe a year or two ago now, we have had issues with games performance-wise, just because they're on an older console. I had got Scott the Guardians game, and he enjoyed it, but there were a couple of times where either had massive pop-in or there was just stuff that was missing from it, and because there was so much going on and because you're moving at such a fast pace through certain sections of the game, it just didn't have time to load in. It was...
Sorry, I was going to say a lot of that, the console hardware difference in between versions is becoming very highlighted to me because of my friend coming over with his PS5. I played the Lies of P demo on the PS4 and then immediately played the same section on the PS5. And the two of us were sitting comparing the differences, and it's it is noticeable. Like it is a leap in hardware. It does change up the kind of game. I used to use like load times to check my phone and fuck around and do stuff, but on the PS5 you don't have that.
Oh, that's weird.
What do you mean, Domain of the Untamed Beast?
Oh no.
It seems to have its,
You're the thing that I need to fucking steal its blood. Come here.
tail. If I were going
Here
to
you.
shoot it, I'd shoot it there.
I don't think he's gonna make it easy.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
I slap
Okay.
you. How the hell am I meant to do this? Oh god, oh my god. He can warp.
He can indeed.
He has studied the jutsu. Sorry, I know how to slap. Come here. Fuck you. See? One slap and he exposes his tail balls to me. He's gonna try that shit again and he's gonna get the judo chop. Oh, here he comes. Judo chop! See? Don't underestimate my technique.
Flash step.
Oh my god, what's this?
Oh.
2. Will you stop doing this game?
Yeah, that's just me.
I don't need to keep track of this.
I mean, I don't think we're meant to. At this point, they're moving too fast.
Reload, reload! Shitty gun. It's like having a revolver. I'm in space. I've got space tech. Why can't I have something better than a fucking revolver?
Maybe because your space tech isn't fully upgraded.
Can I just detonate its fucking head?
Could certainly try.
Oh look, they ran away.
Okay. At least we know something works.
Where's the other one? Oh no way, that shot went off. Awesome.
That was cute.
Fuck you. I genuinely think slapping it might piss it off and make it expose its tail. I'm gonna try this. For science, come here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, reload. Are we done here?
Cool. Now go fix my stuff.
Yes.
There we go. As long as 3 of them don't pop up now.
I was expecting it.
I know, so was I.
Right, where's the stuff that you want me to get? What are you talking about? Do I have anything to scan here? Oh, I do actually.
This used to be a verdant forest. Before
more
those
things
mushrooms
ticked off the list.
gentrified the place.
Well, we're at like 88%.
Oh, that is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Alright.
Because what were we at the start of stream? Like 40 odd?
No, we were at 80% of everything
Ah,
scanned.
right, okay.
Right, there's an
8%
alloy
's not
here.
terrible.
But how did I get at it? I know there was a bomb wall back there. I love that we don't have mining tools, we just have the back of our hand.
Yeah.
Honestly, when we get back to Earth, we should really consider pimping.
I know it is. All this advanced space tech, and that's all we've got for.
Zigoo! Alright, so how do I get the other thing? Yeah, there's usually some trick to opening these.
Yeah.
Investigate the nearby area for clues. It doesn't have anything coming off it. Its roots looks like it's going underground, so do I need to go and find the roots? fucking roots, they could literally go anywhere. Do they go above or below it?
I mean, from the
told there's a
looks of
secret
it, you
nearby.
would... Okay.
Ooh, there is a secret nearby.
Uh,
Judo stomp. Oh, that was a deep hole.
oh. Yep.
Where did it take me? Alright, a route that you would normally come up from the other side. The fuck is all this?
No, this seems entirely different again.
Yeah, it seems like I'm going to a different area. Right, I don't want that. There's an alloy there. Oh, I thought that was a hole. Oh, son of a bitch. Judo jump. There we go. Wait a minute, can I not get out this hole now? Oh shit, I'm like Bane.
Oh.
They said the child of Ra's al Ghul made the climb. I am not the child of Ra's al Ghul.
Oh dear.
I feel like that was such a huge reveal for anyone that's read the comics, but everybody else in the cinema would have been like, who?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like audience reception to that reveal would have been a lot better if she just came out and went, I'm Liam Neeson's daughter.
Yeah, yeah, just like kind of made it obvious for the people who just weren't getting it.
Oh damn it, get back up. Nice. Nailed it.
But I guess that's like, because you do lose, you always lose something when it comes to like an adaptation of something written. And it's very, very hard. Sometimes even just to get it to translate into like visual media rather than like written media. But these days, because they're turning everything into series rather than movies, like, we're not even going to talk about Rings of Power. But like, you would hope that you get all that story and all that lore and all that background, and even with the
I've run extensive scans on this
hotly
creature.
anticipated, although possibly for the wrong reasons, Potter series that's apparently happening. And the thing that she who must not be named said categorically would never happen. She didn't want it to happen. And now it is happening.
I just got a trophy because one of these things shat on my head.
Aww. Trophy's a trophy.
Yeah. We won, but at what cost?
Yep.
Shit on me, I'll shit on you.
Yeah, I am kind of hoping that if the Potter series is any good, I'm not holding out much hope yet, but if it's any good, that we get a lot of the storyline that was cut out from it.
I mean, that would be good, but would it be enough? Like, is this what it... What's that?
Yeah.
Alien pump jack?
Interesting. This pump seems to be connected to that nearby shrine.
What? What have I discovered? Fucking flying assholes. But I hate these jellyfish, they are probably my least favourite enemy type now.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Just because the speed of them normally, and even the ones that spit poison can be a bit of a pain, but... The heat-seeking missiles were just mean.
What the fuck is this thing? No, it's just a bit of it, that's gross.
Oh, nice.
Right, so what do I need to do with this? What's it to do with this shrine? I am confused.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure myself.
Oh, good. Nice. Looks like the
There we
next
go.
way I can go is this way.
We're at least past the 50% mark on the goo.
That's true. I need more of the like alien alloy fuel stuff.
How much more have like we got to do to get us to rank 3?
To get to rank 3, I have got to do these 2 experiments. So kill 4 creatures while they're stuck in binding bile.
Okay.
And kill 3 amber armored pufferbirds with a single bomb granite.
Jesus.
So I need to find the amber armored pufferbirds first.
Yep. Well, what I can do is look that up.
Oh, good. Nice. I didn't even know that was there.
Oh.
How do I get out of this area?
So your amber armored pufferbirds near the fungi of Syned 7 fast travel, close to the shrine and away from the waterfall. And there's apparently a bunch of them.
We'll give it a shot. I guess I should just work on the binding bile with whatever I come across.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember being in here.
Oh yeah.
Are these ones amber armored?
The amber armor is like a little.
Oh, they are.
Like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
So we need bait to pull them together. This is what 3 we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So bait. Oh, that's gonna work out nicely. Go, bomb granite. Do your job. Oh, really?
Oh.
The fuck?
Okay. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Why didn't that work?
I am just looking. So. Ah, right, okay. Drop a bait and then hit the pufferbirds that gather with a binding bile. Since they're amber armoured, throw a blight bomb and immediately follow it with a pomegranate. So you need to get rid of the amber first.
Oh, boo.
Yep.
Hang on. Don't have any more bait. I need to go back and get some. Oh, damn it. We'll do this yet.
Yep. We'll get there.
That bait was back here, wasn't it? Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that was lucky. Right, bait. Got binding bile. We don't have bomb granites. Shit.
Oh, great. The thing we need.
Son of a fuck. Right. Alright. Hello? Bomb granite. Where are you? There's only
You
one
would assume
armor.
there'd be some pretty close.
Right, that's planetary flotsam I'm at.
Hmm.
You said it was this one, the shrine away from the waterfall?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right, where's the waterfall? Oh, I see them, I see them. Right, let's see if I can find a pomegranate. Why are they suddenly so scarce?
Maybe a late game want sensor.
Yeah, maybe. They've been bloody everywhere up until now.
That's something Scott has been getting pretty kind of annoyed with Monster Hunter.
He's had a few pretty big rewards, so... Right, okay. At least I know where the puffer birds are.
Yeah.
Let's try... just going to... Meteor crash. There should be some there.
Yeah. Let's hope so anyway.
That's why you've been playing the PS5 recently. You were waiting to get one to start playing games. Yeah, man, there's a lot of games that I'm wanting to get into and I've just not started because specifically because I'd rather just do it on PS5.
Yeah.
With FF16 on the horizon, god damn, I need to get one.
Yeah. That and with the can never remember the name of it. It's the FF7 remake.
Intergrade.
Intergrade, yeah, the little kind of extra chapter.
Yeah.
We need to do that too.
Absolutely. Here we go.
And of course, as soon as I get a PS5, I do need to have a little run around Hogwarts. I have to.
You gotta let them know that you don't like them by your trophy count. You know who they are. Slytherins. Wait a minute, you are a Slytherin? Sorry, bruh.
I am a Slytherin. Yes.
What do I know? I'm just a Hufflepuff.
And Slytherins and Hufflepuffs are meant to be the best of friends. Well, more like the Slytherins look out for the Hufflepuffs when they're, going to hurt themselves. Or be hurt by other people.
Look, they're basically the tax-deductible wizard, right?
Yeah.
Let's everybody be cool. Let's try and not have HR come down on us again.
Oh, don't even mention the word HR to me. My work currently doesn't have an HR department.
Oof, what are you working at Riot?
No, they all left.
I see that joke was lost on thee.
Yes, it was.
Right, where is my third one of these little hard-headed boys? Oh, what's attacking me? What have I pissed off? What the hell is this?
Oh.
I didn't even do anything. Why are you so fucking angry? Right, where's my third one of these?
Because of course now that we've got everything, well, we can only see two.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Maybe if we try to get to a higher vantage point, because that'll probably be easier to bomb them anyway.
I feel like I should just go back to where it was, which was Planetary Flotsam.
Mm-hmm.
And from here, they were... over this way? I think over this way and then
I think so.
in some fucking cave or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have just done a loop.
Oh no.
Man, I was just here. God damn it.
That's one thing this game is needing.
Oh no, this is right.
Deployable beacons.
This is right. This is right. This is the way. Right, so throw the bait.
Yeah.
Where are they? One, two, oh fuck. No, oh, son of a bitch, why was that platform slidey?
Oh no, that's just mean. Is there any way of getting back up?
Yes.
No good.
Alright, let's try that again. Right, looks like there's plenty there, so bait. And then binding bile. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is going to be a mission. Right. Bait. Binding bile. Did only 2 of them come? For fuck's sake, right, there's 3.
Yeah,
Light
we're
bomb,
good.
then pomegranate.
Yeah.
Nailed it!
There we go.
Sick, right, and then what was the other thing we had to do? 4 stuck creatures. That should be easy enough.
As long as we've got more binding bile.
None of this counting? What the fuck? Oh, because he's armoured. Shit!
Yeah, that'll be why.
Wait, what the hell was that noise?
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
Oh, is there a teleporter right down here? That seems awfully close. What is after me? Whatever. Right, okay, where is there lots of just binding bile lying around?
Kenotics is saying in chat, if you want game suggestions, Bugsnax is kind of straightforward, it seems.
I was actually looking at that at one point.
Yeah, so was I actually, because it was a launch title, I think, for PS5.
Yeah. It looks interesting.
It did.
Did any of that count? No,
Or
kill
do we
4
maybe have to
creatures
hit
while
it
they're stuck in
on-
binding bile within 3 seconds. Oh, so I need to trap 4 and then kill them all within 3 seconds?
Yeah.
You would have thought the last one would have counted.
I'll have a look.
I'm going to need to restock on binding bile now, aren't I? Jesus. Good job. Are you binding bile? No,
Oh,
you're...
apparently what we did, see with the bomb drop, with the pomegranate,
Yeah.
apparently doing that also gets the kill 4 creatures while they're stuck in the binding bile.
Oh,
Like, that is the easiest way to do it.
well, it didn't.
Maybe because we only killed 3, and the other
Maybe.
one ran off.
Maybe also because it wasn't within the 3 seconds.
Possibly.
Right, where can I get binding bile? Try up here. What's this thing? Fuck it. Wait, this was a boss arena. Oh wait, my corpse should be around here. Oh, there's a mission objective here also.
Oh, lovely.
I found another source of alien alloy, marking it on your compass.
Oh, that thing finds alloy for me? Weird.
Oh,
Aha, binding bile. Nice, we're on.
there we go.
Right, binding bile. How much bait do I have? 2. There's a bunch of wee things down here. How many were there? 2. Flame. Not enough. Let's go back to where we were.
Yep.
Hang on a minute, I just remembered that there's actually a thing down there.
Ooh.
Cool, right. Gather up these little assholes.
Do you have the bombs to kill them?
Use the blight bomb so they don't have the armor.
Yeah.
I'll do it to these guys as well. Cool, right, where's my boot? Everybody into the middle, please. Bale. No, I don't think that. Nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't clean. Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking buggins this.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a nightmare.
What have I got? Flight bombs, shot. Do you know what the smart thing would probably be? Is going somewhere where there's lots of them but they're not armoured.
Yeah, probably.
We'll get this and it'll be the last thing we'll do.
Okay.
And then I think I'm happy to... Unless you want to do another one and try and get the true ending. But I think that really is just a case of running around collecting a bunch of stuff. It's not going to be super interesting, so
Yeah,
I'm happy to move
really
on.
need to look in to see like what that would be, but yeah, I'd be happy to move on.
Alright, cool. We really need to draw up like a short list of games.
Yeah, and have like ones that we can work through and like add to.
Like I said,
Although
we could do FF7.
FF7 I would be very, very interested about because then we could definitely get like into the deep lore, and then it means we get to watch Advent Children together sooner.
True, it does just mean that I'm not sure how... I'm just not sure how we would go about it in terms of like you being able to hear everything as well, because you really need to hear the soundtrack to the game.
Yeah.
It does have one of the best soundtracks, like, ever.
Yeah. Well, I absolutely love the music, and obviously I've came across a good bit of it from Remake, and Scott's played me a lot of it as well, and obviously because the game's been out for a very long time, there are lots of different versions and different kind of reimaginations of the music. So yeah, I think I'm going to really enjoy it for that.
How would we do that though, so that you can hear the game sound?
I know.
Alright, we may have to figure this out. We have to put this one on the back burner until we can figure out a better way of doing it.
Yeah. Because I think unless we were streaming it together in person.
Yeah, that seems like it might be the best way to go about it, but
Yeah.
doing that would present its own challenges too.
It would.
Technology constraints, love them.
Unless we decided to do it as an occasional thing when we come to visit.
Yeah.
And then, purely because if the three of us are together, we can stream it, and then we've got you playing, and me learning everything, and you and just absolutely lore diving.
We would just need to figure out some way. We'd probably need like a standing mic on a table between us all.
Yeah, quite probably.
I'll look into this. I'll see if I can figure out a way to do that. But yeah, if we could have all three of us doing the round table and having the full team in person,
Experience.
that would be pretty hype.
Yeah.
Oh fuck this! I'll go outside the javelin and get the bait that I know is there.
I think that's going to be a lot of the rest of this game, is just finding where all the collectibles are to do the things to get the trophies.
Were there 4 puffer birds in this cave, or was it just 3? No, there's 4. Okay. Right. In you go. In the bio. Get bombed. Nice.
There we go.
Easy. And we're right by the thing.
Good work.
Yeah.
Go and hand it in.
Compressing and transmitting your data to Kindred HQ.
That was a good idea.
Honestly, I wish I thought of it sooner, because it would have saved a wee bit of running around. Into the ship we go!
You can craft an upgrade if you wanna.
But yeah, I've really enjoyed this as the wee game.
It has been a lot of fun.
You achieved the rank of
Yeah.
Explorer, which was
Scan
kind of
some-
your
right,
job
okay.
title already.
Okay.
We weren't paying you at that level. At Kindred, we believe you should do the job for a while.
I reckon
to
it's
prove
probably
yourself
gonna go to
before we
5.
pay you appropriately. It shows a real stick-to-itiveness.
Ooh, carry 10 of
Also,
any
new
item type?
upgrades are now available.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Ka-ching!
That is not nothing.
No, that's going to make things a lot easier.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, the remainder of this is just going to be me running around clearing off these little
Yeah.
tasks, these little busy work things that it's asking me to do, and gathering collectibles, so there's no need to stream that. I will keep you updated on the progress of getting the platinum though, and let you know when I've popped
Sounds
it.
good.
I've got 4 games right now that are pretty much nearly there, that I could just pop
Oh,
whenever,
same.
and I think I was going to wait until I've got like enough to just do everything up to 199 and then pause for FF16.
We're ready. Yeah, exactly. That would be cool.
I'll like say goodbye to the PS4 being my primary console by just dinging a bunch of plats on it.
A good send off.
Yeah. Alright, well it's been a great night everybody. Thank you for
It
coming
has.
along. Enjoy yourselves. If anybody's wanted game or anything like that, just give me a message. I'm not doing anything. And we'll be back next week with a mystery new
Well,
game that we will decide
yeah.
between streams.
Exciting.
Thanks everybody. Bezel, have a good night and watch all my friends' YouTubes, they're great.
Yes.
Kino,
they are
Bebop,
fantastic.
watch them.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.